hello. We're in our submarine. Right beside our house. Right. That's what was happening. I want to go check out the... Was it the dry land rendezvous that I wanted to check out? Yes, apparently. Do I have anything in my inventory? Power cell, extra batteries. We have our rebreather. I could go swim, like, super deep here. I don't know if I... Sure. You know what? Let's just go towards the Aurora rendezvous point, and if we encounter anything or see any cool caves, we can go there. Oh, the sea moth is so cool. I don't even know if it's much faster than the sea glide, but like, it's like a little bubble. It's great. Oh, I was pressing E. Started spamming E to try and enter something that E doesn't enter, and then immediately get a please report bugs with F8. Is there a boost? Ooh, there's a flashlight, which is very good deep, if I recall correctly. Because you get to illuminate like an entire section of very, very dark area. A section of area? That, I don't know if that makes sense. There's a rock. Ooh, what's the blue? Oh, that's the flowers. Okay. We can't go below 200, I think, without damaging the sea moth. Is what that thing at the top is. So we can hang out, like, above 200, but that's it. Does space go up? Yes. So I can actually be looking down. Whoa, hello. That's...
Warning.
No.
Depth reached.
Back up.
Hull damage imminent.
How's our oxygen in here? Actually, I think this might just have unlimited oxygen. Nope. Okay. So point yourself where you want to go, which is... where's the objective? Aurora rendezvous point. Hello? That's up. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's straight up. And through an island. Oh. We're already there. Perfect. Hello, dry land. Bloop. Okay. Don't forget about your sea moth. Rendezvous voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their
Pink
convenience.
caps.
Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I
Inedible.
can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
Then what's the point?
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen. 2 hours after last activity.
No idea.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora.
So
We were
someone
intercepted
else
by a
landed
Leviathan-class
safely.
Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Goodbye.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's
Pink leaf
surface.
plant. Oh, but it's not. If I slash it, it'll just give me a seed. Bulbo tree. Sounds like a name of a cute thing. I don't know. Edible high water content, you say? Yes, please. Wait, what? I don't want a seed. Get your seed out of my... Never mind. Gosh, that's good. +8 food, +10 H2O, and it's a seed, so we can, like, grow more if we need to. Ming plant. Can't be as good as the bulbo tree. Hardy specimen, which grows on land. Vase-like trunk protects the root system. Self-repairs over time. Probably just a uninteresting seed. Yeah. I don't know if seeds grow if you just drop them or if you need, like, a terrarium or something. I'm not sure. Speckled rattler. Brittle land plant containing large spores which generate a characteristic rattle when shaken. Sure. I'm gonna drop some of those. Bulbo trees. Yeah, if we lived on this island, we could just, like, eat bulbo tree seeds forever. And like it. Come on. Ooh. That looks decrepit. Hey, scary crab. Paul Torgall's log.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine
Stay
she's
away.
not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go
What is
from
this?
bad to worse. If she had my experience,
Purple.
she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet
So I
won't
have
cause
1,
us
2,
any
and
new
4,
problems.
but I haven't found voice
My
log
one
3.
task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges
garden.
rescue. In this part of space, that could be months,
Exterior grow bed.
or even
Okay.
years.
Stop following me around, please. Chinese
New
potato.
blueprint acquired.
Yum. Marble melon.
Integrating
Oh, this
new
stuff
PDA
seems
data.
like it's gonna be good food. Good eating. Go away. I'm gonna kill you. I have health kits. Oh, you're dead. Perfect. Can I eat? Yes. Nom nom nom. I ate the marble melon seed. I don't know how to plant. Can I plant? Maybe I just drop them. That does not seem correct. No. I mean, potatoes should reproduce if I just leave one. Theoretically. Storm!
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, What's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with your plans.
Son, go deal with
There's
the plans.
3, probably. What's the red thing?
Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Always get buried with it.
Signal location uploaded.
Or else you're not with
See,
it.
Chief? You brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions
getting
would
worse
be
by
better
the
left to
second.
someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA.
So
I'll
they're
review
living
your proposal.
like straight down? Is that what they're saying?
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's see. Did it add a beacon? Yeah, proposed Degassi habitat. Let's listen to this 4th one. Because
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People.
so they're talking about the
Maybe.
purple thing.
Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Quartz? This looks too big to pick up by hand, but yeah, okay. What's the red? Oh, it's rubies! Those, I believe, are useful in crafting some electronics. I'm at 99 oxygen. I need to not move side to side at all, or else I'm never coming back. I will just drown down here. Oh, dear. Yep. Really wishing I had, not a beacon, but there's like a tool that works kind of like a beacon. Ooh, green. Oh, it's a creature egg. Ow! What set me on fire?
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Okay. Well, I'm heading back up to our thing because I'm scared. We can cut. Oh, frick. It's one of the teleporting guys. We need to leave. Actually, no. It's fine. It didn't kill us last time.
30 seconds.
Oh, I am aware. Yeah, so I think once you have the rebreather, going deeper doesn't actually make your oxygen use less efficient. I think that's what this is for. Yeah, when diving deeper. Oh, it's old potatoes. Yum. Don't eat the marble melon. You can maybe plant it. Actually, no, it's old. I'm more worried about water than food, so -12 is
Warning,
very bad.
maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
You're fine. Can I fix you? Oh, just with the laser cutter. Sweet. Yeah? Sweet. Cool. Okay, yeah, I don't really have anything else, so let's go. Oh, I'm so gonna drown down here. I can feel it already. At least it's bright. So there's a titanium mass, theoretically. And it may have come from the ship. But it might not have. What is that? It's glowy. Membrane tree. Wait. So you're telling me I already have this scanned? Huh. I'm not super far away. I should head back. No, don't go up. It could be a trick.
30 seconds.
What if not going up was the trick? Where's my sea moth? There it is. I think this is the right hole. This looks good. We're 100 meters. This is fine. Just go. Just hold, and then just...
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That was too close. Holy moly, that was too close. Okay. Okay, apparently the proposed habitat is like nowhere near this, but it was cool down there. Holy shikees. That's one of the humpback things, right? Hope so. Ooh, green fish. Are you new? No, I recognize you. I don't want to hit you with... I don't want to slam into you with my sea moth. Ooh, salvage operation. Yes, sir. Yeah, the most important thing about the sea moth, it's not just... prawn suit! Yes! It's not just the extra speed, because that's, like, kind of negligible, honestly. It's really about the portable oxygen safe zone. I already have this. Oh, hello. Data box! Cyclops depth module Mark
New
1.
blueprint acquired.
Okay. Prawn suit.
New
Wow, there's a
blueprint
lot of stuff down
acquired.
here. Moon pool. I think that's where you park your car, is what was said. Not your car. You're that thing, wherever it went. Oh, good, good, good. I couldn't see it. No, it was. I was worried that I accidentally parked it too deep and it just like exploded. Oh, an office chair. That's what I need.
New blueprint acquired.
Is there anything else down here? I mean, kind of. Ooh, silver. That's good. Wiring kits.
30 seconds.
Oh, I'm pretty close to my ship, I think. No, I am not. Holy moly, I am not. Up.
Oxygen.
This is gonna be not as... Oh gosh. I thought it was gonna be close. We're gonna be fine. We're not even gonna black out. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Good. I'm glad. Oh, hello. You're not a sand shark. What's the blue? Oh, it's one of the plants. And I've been here before. I think this is where a bunch of laser cutter stuff was. But if there's a door to cut open... Oh, yeah, there is. I don't know if it gets me anything. Aw, it's not. I was wrong. I've scanned you, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we were definitely here. We came in, saw the door, and then I didn't have the laser cutter, but there's just a hole in the top, so... It's a non-issue. Wait, can you harvest stuff while you're in this? Am I crazy? No, you can't. Okay. Oh, you're up there. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's... What? Oh. Wait, radiate... I don't want... No! Where am I? I am not that close to the ship. Oh, I am that close to the ship. It's only 250 meters down. Let's go get our radiation mask from our home. And then we can come back and actually, like, not die, hopefully. I'm not sure how lethal the radiation damage is, but I'd rather not have to test it. Maybe it's worth it just to go in there with the respirator, because lack of oxygen kills you faster than radiation poisoning, but we'll have to see. Whoa. Gosh, this thing has so much battery. I love it. 82% still. Okay. Do we have stuff to put away? I mean, kind of. Just take that battery out. That's the same container I was just in. Where's my third chest? There it is. That's concerning. Okay, is our mask in here?
This is Sunbeam.
Hey, Sunbeam.
You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, and no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. That only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it.
Welcome
Send you
aboard,
out.
Captain.
Sure. I mean, that sounds like a good thing. Can I make a crafting thing in here? I would very much like to. Titanium, table coral. Yeah, let's go do that. It's worth the time. It's worth the time. As long as I have table coral still. I had 2, but I might have thrown them away. Because my inventory was full. Yeah, I definitely did. Good going, me. Good going, me. Okay. I should really just, like, make a bunch of lockers. Did I take that metal fragment? I did not. Alright, let's just put our stuff away. And then we can go back. Thank you. Thank you. %. May as well. A little bit less necessary, but... I mean, I have 4 slots. I may as well, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we don't need this. Or these. I don't know what this is, but I'll hold on to it. I should not keep rotten fish in my in my container. Do I have any source of water at the moment? Not really. Not a good one, at least. I mean, I could just go pluck some bladderfish out of the water, but... How do you make bleach again? Salt and coral tube. I have salt. So... let's make some water. I think 2 should be enough. If I recall correctly, it is in this one. Aha. Wait. Can I deconstruct this? No. Okay. Make that bleach. Make that bleach. I think it's just bleach to make water. With the amount of bleach, you'd think you could make a little bit more than 1 bottle of water, but... Oh, you do. You get 2. Oh, cool. Huh. Yeah, cool. All right, back on our expedition to radioactive land. I'm not sure, but it feels slower when you're on the surface with the Seamon. Maybe it's just the same. That was a bad noise. Wait, what are the 4 slots in my... while I'm in this? Oh, I wonder if you can, like, make tools or something. That would be cool. How do we get down there? There was a fissure. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Yeah, it's only like 50 meters away from our ship, so I can just wear the radiation suit, like, pretty much the entire time. Oh, hello.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull
Passing
damage
100
imminent.
meters.
we
Oxygen
go.
efficiency decreased.
What is it?
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly
Did not.
decreased.
We're okay. You're okay. This is fine. I don't know how all this is so decrepit and rusted if we all crashed here at the same time. Maybe we didn't. Spotlight. What? It was asking me to scan something called Spotlight, but I don't... Oh, wait. Is this it? Whatever. This base is sick. Can I repair it? Probably not.
30 seconds.
Yeah, no.
New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
Go. What? I still had 3 there. Oh my god, did I take damage? I took damage. Whoops. And now my sea moth is down there. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsies. Yeah, the poisonous whatevers killed me. Oh, did I run out of water? After making all that water, I don't know what killed me now. That's a shame. Let's get this table coral, because I need, I think 2, right? Can't remember for what at the moment, but I did need it. Hey. Don't you want to take a nap, Stalker? Don't you want to blink? It's in your nature. Just take one long blink. So I have to be more careful of either the poison or the lack of water. I'm not sure which. I was at 3 oxygen, so it wasn't the oxygen, even though I might have ended up dying to that anyway. Yes, please.
Warning.
We're gonna...
Maximum depth reached.
There.
Hull damage imminent.
You know what?
Passing 200
I'm dumb
meters.
and curious.
Oxygen
Let's go scan this
greatly
worm.
decreased.
Hey, crab snake. Hey, crab snake. Yes, I would like to know what you are. No! Things don't attack with animations. That's not how this game works. What the hell? Get back in your pod.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're fine. We're not fine. They are actively trying to eat my ship. Which is very bad. Leave me alone. First aid. Draw. No, use. Stay away! Do I have any flares left? I got rid of all of them, because of course I did. Where's the base? There it is. Okay. So just swim by it, I guess.
Integrating new PDA data.
That seems like a good thing to have. Being able to just, you know, drink water. Is that everything we need for it?
Acquired.
New blueprint acquired, I think so. Ooh, multi-purpose room, yes.
30 seconds.
I'm going. 20. No, I have to leave. I don't have time. Just go. Just go. You're fine. See? Totally fine. Everything's fine. A-okay. Crab snake, you can leave us alone now. Is it radioactive down here? Or was it just radioactive up near the surface? It seems fine. So, I guess I should just be holding on to, right, I should have the rebreather on. When I go back up to the surface, I may have to change back. But... Okay, finish scanning the multipurpose room. Because once we get a multipurpose room, we can have, like, proper storage. Like, 6 lockers or something. Okay. How much do I need for that? Nope. Don't like you. Thermal plant? Yes, please. Power cell charger, yes! That's half. We need another one, apparently. Enhancing nutrient makeup. That's food. Can I eat the seeds? I cannot eat the seeds. Nuts. Okay, this is decrepit. We should head back to the Seamoth for more oxygen before I go deep.
30 seconds.
There's just no reason to put myself in danger of suffocating if I don't need to. Doesn't mean I don't. But if I remember that it's a bad idea, I'll try not to. Hello.
Integrating new PDA data.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in
pecking
our
order.
world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will.
She
People
will.
always do.
Table? No. Oh, I didn't see if we got enough stuff for the multi-purpose room. I have 78 oxygen. I can check. It's down... Yeah! 6 titanium! Let's go! Oh, hello. Is there anything else down here? I mean, we got a lot of stuff. Yes, there is. Some titanium. I think it said it was an ultra high capacity tank blueprint. But I already have that blueprint. I'd already have it. I do not have it. Do I even have all the stuff for it? Ultra high capacity. That would be near-ish the top. Huh.
30
It's
seconds.
not showing up. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'll get back there in time. It's fine. For lithium. Right. Right. Lithium is not easy to get. How do I get out?
Oxygen.
Like this. We're totally fine. 30 meters is nothing. Okay. I'm gonna call this complete. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Alright, let's head back to relative safety. Or I could be dumb and... Ooh, there's more stuff over here. Yep, definitely choosing the be dumb. Container. Absolutely, I'll take a battery. Is there anything else down here? Like this, as long as I leave the Seamoth nearby and I have enough oxygen, I can use the Seamoth to like figure out where I need to be. Ding. Oh, yes, lithium. Let's just grab some rocks.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation.
What was
You will be
that?
liable to reimburse the full market price.
Magnetite.
Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
3 million credits. What are you guys look oculus? You look like the ones near the surface that are delicious, but kind of scary looking. Specimen shares genetic similarities with the common peeper. Yes. Edible. Yes. Yum. Maybe. Okay, I still see our Seamoth. Oh, radiation detected. Let's steer clear of that direction. One more lithium. Show me a lithium. much inventory space do I have left? 2. That's plenty.
30 seconds.
Fine. We're only 1 lithium short. And this is like the only place we've seen thus far that has lithium consistently. Okay. So where's the base? The base is...
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, that's not the base. But it is stuff. Oh, it is the base. It just hadn't loaded in. Perfect. Okay. Hey, crab shark. Or crab snake, or whatever you are. God, that radiation just drills through your health. Okay, that's where we just were.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I need to stay above 200, and I need to fix this. Just so I can duck under 200 for like a second to get back to
Warning,
safety.
maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, don't leave it down here. I know. Is bad. Would be bad. Very bad. Is that the hole? Okay, that's the hole. And there's radiation. So let's put this back on. Did we get 3 lithium or 2? We got 2, and we have 1 at home. I'm gonna start just checking the walls.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I am aware. Oh, I guess I could have gone and checked that radioactive side. What was that? Oh, hi. So this...
Calorie intake recommended.
Sure, I will eat this eye that I just picked up. +6 food,
Vital
perfect.
signs stabilizing.
Ish. I mean, I'm not mad at a diamond, but...
30 seconds.
All... Okay. No. This is the radioactive area. Okay. That is lithium.
Oxygen.
Go. No! Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. We can head back. Theoretically, our stuff is on the ground down there. Maybe. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Oh, it's nice out. It's nice out. We got 3 lithium. And just kind of forgot about it. Okay, there's our sea moth. I guess I could turn on. Not turn on. I guess I could equip my high efficiency respirator or whatever. Just don't need to right now. Sure. I should not be picking this stuff up. If my inventory is actually on the ground, there's a lot. Let's not go into the caves. I don't want to get blown up. Hey. Hey, big fish. How you doing? Okay. Just straight down. Okay, our sea moth is not dead, which is good. I am glad. That would be a problem.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So our stuff is like immediately below us.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If our stuff actually does drop, which I don't know if it does. Stasis rifle fragment. Sure, why not? New blueprint synthesized.
New blueprint
What's that?
acquired.
Oh, it's PDA. Sweet.
Integrating new PDA
It is
system.
here! Yes! Give me my things. I did not know that. For sure, and I am very happy to see that it is. What the frick? Why do I have two? Okay. Sure. I suppose. Like, I have a high capacity. Weird. Very, very, very weird. Wow, I missed stuff. There was so much stuff, and I somehow even missed more. It's so weird to, like, loot a place and not really get any materials, but you get a bunch of just, like, blueprints. It's not how, like, other looting games work, usually. It's cool.
30 seconds. Blueprint
Drop,
acquired.
pick up, go home. Immediately go home. I don't know why I had two high capacity O2 tanks there. That was weird. I assume it was just a duplication bug with respawning somehow. Maybe I picked one up. Who knows? That way. Ooh, sorry, Gary Fish. Yeah, you guys have fun with your scraps. I'm just going through, passing by. What did we need for the crafting bay? Not crafting bay, but crafting fig. That's what we needed the table coral for. Right. Okay. I'm gonna make a multi-purpose room. I'm horrified and excited right now. Because I want to, like, try and make a super underwater base. But I know it's a horrible idea right now. Like, I just don't... I would end up having to, like, unflood it probably quite often. Lead salt deposit. Titanium, there we go. I don't need all this gold right now. Alright, multi-purpose room. Water? Yes. And salt. Wait, how do you get aerogel? It's a material. It's not a basic material or an advanced material, apparently, though, which is a little weird, but... Freezes physical objects in place. I should make one of these. Maybe both, but at least one. Grav trap, sea moth. I'm looking for... No. Cyclops hull blueprints. We are looking for those. Aerogel. Maybe we just can't make aerogel right now. Because I don't see it anywhere. Rebreather. Eh. Okay. Like a multi-purpose room. I'm kind of just cool with that. Yeah. Like right now, I'm fine having everything above water. It's just safe. It's safe and dry, and I don't need a pump or anything.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
I need to remake this. I can't drop stuff in here? There. Let me thank you. Can I drop stuff in here? Ah, it doesn't let you just clutter up everything. That's probably a good thing. I need more lockers. I need a locker to put my locker stuff. Tell me there's titanium in here. Yes! Good. Good, good, good. Alright, how many of these can we fit in here? Probably like 10. Let's just do like 2 per corner to start. And then we can think about more later on. I think like that's probably good. Just don't want it on like too much of an angle from the wall, because that could look funky. Hey there. You can have all of my stuff right now. Except my tools. I don't want to have to rebind those. Alright. Switch. I think I have space. Yeah, 3. It's 3 items, so I should. The locker, it's 2 titanium and a quartz. Perfect. Inventory, 100% full. As planned. Okay. Make this other locker. There we go. Can I make signs? Is there a sign? There is. Copper wire. Okay. Cool. That's good. I like that. Can I make anything else in here right now? I mean, I should make the battery charger. Which I might not be able to actually do right now. Because I used a titanium, and it might require a titanium. Let's... Where is it? Yep, it needs titanium. Let's go get some titanium, then. Did I empty my inventory? No. How did I... There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I should make some floodlights. Just, like, cover everything near my base. Make it effectively the same as daytime. I'm looking to make the sea moth. No, I already have a sea moth. Cyclops. I just don't have the body yet, and I'm hoping
This is
to.
Life Pod 2 coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
500 meters? I can do 500 meters. I can swim 300 meters down from my sea moth. My base sucks. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What's the other one? Is there another one? Oh, the Cyclops? It's just too big? Table coral. I had that in my inventory. There it is. Then yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna make it. I just might not use it a lot. It really depends whether I get the prawn suit or it first in terms of blueprints. Okay. Make your charger and make your fabricator, or else you'll forget. Come on. Come on. Oh, there, I saw a green spot. There we go. Well, that looks horrible, but it is what it is. I have no other wall space anywhere else that I could possibly put it, so this is what we're gonna have to deal with.
Calorie intake recommended.
Wire kit, copper kit, wire. Is that it? No, we need titanium as well. Did I not grab titanium while I was over there? No, I have some. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. I need quartz. I'm gonna make a third locker. Because I'm a freaking hoarder, apparently. I just don't want those lockers, those floating lockers, sitting around doing absolutely nothing under my submarine right now. It's not good. Because right now they just could float away. Give me my items back. Thank you. Not quite in the right order, but it's fine. How much of this can I fit in my inventory? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can fit 3 of them in my inventory. If my inventory was empty, which it's not currently. Pick up. Is it a 4x? It is. Okay. 4x? 2x2. Oh, pick up. There we go. And I don't have enough space for that. Yeah, the floating ones suck. They're so tiny and, like, I feel like they could just be lost forever. Here we go. Draw. Okay. How do I want to sort this? Probably just, like, metals, gems, and then other nonsense. That seems like an okay way to do this. Titanium may end up getting its own container, but for now it's fine. Alright. 3 lithium. That must be in one of my other containers. Alright. I do not have enough gems to justify an entire locker just for gems. Nowhere near. I guess diamonds are in there. Is cave sulfur a metal? Sulfur is not a metal, but it's also not a gem. I'll just put it with gems. It's fine. Gold is definitely not a gem. It's shiny, and people pay a lot of money for it, but don't make it a gem. That don't make it a gem. Actually, quartz might not be metal either. I don't really care. Whatever. I don't need to sort it correctly. I just need to sort it in a way I will remember. And that's fine. Diamonds. Creep vine. Metal salvage. Do I have any other things in here? I don't. Like, this chest just feels super barren. Okay, let's go empty this and then grab the last of our stuff from back there. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably gonna end up looking through all of them for everything anyway. Ideally, I keep all of one thing in one spot, but that's probably not gonna happen either. I don't want to go. I don't want to walk 10 meters to put this titanium away. There's a perfectly good chest full of gems right here that I can just use. Okay, I have officially... What am I... This one. There we go. Oh, you can't deconstruct. Can I No, you can't deconstruct anything in here, it looks like. Which is probably a good thing.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Ow! Ow! Oh, I missed. I need you in my body. That's probably enough. What are your thoughts on the emergency flotation device? Because I haven't made it yet. I should just try it and see if it sucks or not. That would probably be clever. Oh, that's a good idea. Acid mushrooms. Do I have another quartz to just make another locker? I do. Well, that was new and weird. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Locker. Here we go. This. Just right there. Just useless? Okay. I will probably just not bother then. I should just throw these away. If I chuck this... they'll be fine. That's fine. They'll do okay out in the wild. Alright. This should just turn into titanium. I don't think there's any use for metal salvage except for turning it into titanium. I don't want to keep it in my locker forever. No, I'm not littering. I'm storing them out there. I'll pick them up eventually. If there's a way to melt stuff down, those are number one on my list. Why did I put titanium in there? I'm a fool. Locker. A locker for my locker. Mushrooms. I need to eat these peepers. That was the whole point of, like, hunting them down. Floral flavor.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass.
An animal
Remember
carcass.
that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
I want you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Good to hear. What's in this one? Oh. Guess I could... I'll move stuff around when I need to. For now, I think we're okay. Synthetic in one side and... I guess? So, like, extra batteries and... Is that it? Sure. Seems like an okay way to sort stuff. Silicone rubber. I need that. Because I just want to try. I just want to try it before I completely give up on it. Wait, raw fish doesn't go bad? Like, ever? Oh. I thought it just went bad no matter what. Like, I knew if you salted it, it wouldn't go bad, but... Do I have... Nah, it's fine. How deep can I go? Oh, that's a great way... best way to test this thing. Let's go Seamothing over to Life Pod 2 and try and not drown. We're going away, so we can take off this radiation helmet. I know if I don't do that now, I will absolutely forget. Just like how I forgot to put this lead away. Oh. Huh. That's cool. I was unaware that fish just were completely chill hanging out in a box. Thinking back, I guess I did put some peepers in one of those underwater lockers. Wasn't super useful, but they'll live with it if I make them live with it. Knowing that that sound is friendly makes it much less terrifying, but it's still kind of terrifying. Is there going to be a wall? Should I not be going deeper at this moment? I'm not sure. It's probably fine. It's okay. I don't think there's going to be a wall. I think this is a pit. What? 500's fine. I have a respirator. It's only 300 meters away from my sea moth. I am...
Warning. Maximum depth
I want to
reached.
say certain,
Hull
but I'm
damage
really
imminent.
not certain. I'm confident enough to risk leaving my sea moth over here and having to swim back. That's how confident I am. What the heck just dealt damage to me? I got hit by my sea moth as I was stopping. Foolish me. Alright, let's go. 300 meters, it's fine. Looks like it's just straight down, too, and there's nothing above us, so... Maybe a use for the inflatable thingy? Maybe? Good to know. Oh, that's scary looking. Why does that octopus have a bubble on his helmet? You know what that looks like? It looks like one of the aliens from The Simpsons. Please don't be guarding this. Okay, that's
Integrating
something.
new PDA data.
If you touch me... I don't have a scanner equipped. I really want to equip my scanner. That's not a scanner. Crab squid. Go up. How do I use this? I don't know. Poorly. This thing sucks.
30 seconds.
Like, actually useless. What the heck? I might be able to get back to my sea moth. Yeah, you were right. This thing is actual garbage.
Oxygen.
Maybe it just doesn't work under, like, super high pressure. Maybe. I'll try it near the surface when I'm not in immediate danger of getting eaten by a crab squid. Ooh, what's that? I feel like a crow, except not as smart. Ooh, shiny. It's a shiny. I'm gonna go say hi. Ghost weed. There's probably a joke. Come on. There you go. Blood vine. Where is Life Pod 2? There we go.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to
We
act
just
as a
got
build
ghost
trap.
weed. Is this more blood oil?
It's working.
Okay,
I
good
have
news.
inventory
We're
space.
alive and we've stopped sinking.
Sure, why not?
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have
Die.
to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Good luck. Okay. Okay, just go back to your sea moth. You can go home now. I really want to get the prawn suit. I don't know if I want to start looking stuff up though, or if I just want to let it be natural. I feel like pushing myself into like later game stuff on like not just playing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like I don't want to look it up. Where do I... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, we're a little bit further than I thought we were. That's fine. What did I get out of that adventure? Nothing? Perfect. Yeah, it's completely... Yeah. Like, I don't feel a need to look it up. I want to, but it's not like I don't get to experience the game. Like old school Minecraft, right? Like if you don't have the wiki open, you're just not, you can't play. This is not like that. Ugh. Hey. Having a good day there, bud? Hope so. Flying fish. I have no idea if a submarine of this size, like this vehicle, I have no idea if it popping out of the ocean like this is at all reasonable or sensible in terms of like momentum and resistance. Those are just, wow. My phrasing of that sentence was completely ridiculous and not helpful, but like, I have no idea if you could actually like go up in the air like that. Probably could. I'm trying to think if I've played any games recently that have had that I just haven't been able to. Yeah, not really. Where's my base? There it is. Losing it at this point would just be stupid. Was stupid. I did lose it. I couldn't see it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Quartz. You go. Quartz can live in here. I guess salt is also a crystal, unless it's a sodium metal. But I think that this is just salt, so we're fine. These are all metals, I think. Yeah, lithium's definitely a metal. Yeah. Is there anything else in here? Oh, I should keep these batteries loaded. Never mind. Keeping 4 batteries in there at all times is just a waste of time. I should carry this, though. And when I say carry, I mean drink. I'm just gonna make this water. No, I'm hungry. Approach. My brother really likes Flight Sim. I haven't even tried it. It looks really cool, though. I don't even know what a approach plate is. I assume it's like the way, like the style of like how you're supposed to land, maybe? I don't know. If somebody said it in conversation, that is how I would interpret it. How do I... What did I need this lithium for? Was it the high capacity, ultra high capacity thing? It was. Oh, but that's at the modification station, which I don't have stuff for right now, I don't think. Yeah, I only have 1 of 3, so I cannot make that right now. I could make a heat thing. Airport will give certain instructions for heights and speeds. Oh! Oh, cool. So you're not like 30 meters above the ground, you know, for like 2 kilometers. Or you're not going way too fast right before landing. Interesting. I assume it's like a... Not a gradient per se, but like the closer you are, you're supposed to get lower and slower. That, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure where to go from here. You know what? Let's make a propulsion cannon, because it looks like it's from Half-Life, and I want it. I need a wiring kit, which is 2 silver, which shouldn't be an issue. Oh, it's all of my silver. Maybe I'll have a double check and make sure there's nothing else I want to use a wiring kit for right now. Pipe. Like, we have a propulsion... I can make a propulsion cannon. I can make a stasis rifle. I could just put a beacon on my home. How hard is it to make a beacon? It's probably not that hard. It's probably pretty easy. If I can find it. If I can find it. Beacon. I have definitely gotten all the research for it. Ooh, I want to make a scanner room. I don't know how useful it is, but I want to make it. Let's make a scanner room. Because I can. This is not a scanner room. I should make this too, but I don't have aerogel. Oh, cool. There it is. Titanium, copper, or gold table coral. 2 copper, 5 titanium. The last things, there was a table coral and a... Was it gold? Maybe it was copper? No, I already grabbed copper. Oh, I don't want to look it up. Oh, it was gold. I should have went with my instinct. Okay. And you can't make from the inside, I don't think. I mean, I can try. Nope. Really, no. Can I make it on top of this? Do I want to make it on top of this? Is the question I should be asking. Probably not. Can I make... The moon pod's in the way. So I can either put it on top or I can move my vehicle bay. Eh, let's move the vehicle bay. How do I pack up? There we go. My Seamoth might be in the way. Oh, it's gonna build out a pipe, right? I think. Hopefully. And hopefully it's not just completely disconnected. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Needs to be built in water. I see. I guess I can access it from the top if I put it like here. Yeah, and then I can put a pipe on top of it, probably. That seems maybe possible. Yeah. I am probably going to have to expand my energy production, but that's a problem for future me. Vertical? Wait, what? There's... Ah. Okay. Well, this is different. Reinforce... What was that other thing? It was just a door, I think. Bulkhead. Prevents flood. Oh, it's for interior doors. That's what it's for. Okay, need quartz. Or just a hatch. I don't need to be able to see through my hatch, game. Why are you making me? Give me an opaque door. I just went past the quartz. Because that's just... yeah. Okay. So is this going to have power just from being near? Probably not. How do I get in? I seem to not be able to get in, which is quite strange and new. Haven't had this problem before. There we go. Okay, good. I can just... there. I figured it out. And then get our hatch on. I now have pretty much 2 bases attached to each other for, like, no reason. Oh, it does get power just from being nearby. Huh. Uses a lot of power at night. Oh. Okay. Wait, so is this everything? Stalker tooth. Control. What is this? What? This is cool. Wait, I don't have to risk my life? Okay, so camera 1 exists. Does it have a range? I guess? Maybe just power? So I've been past most of this. Oh, what? Is this the pit into the purple area? Yeah. Okay. Cooking my tiny camera drone alive seems like it would be rude. Is this where I have been? No, I haven't been here before. Well, there's nothing here, so... not too interested. Oh, gosh. We're fine. How hardy are you, Mr. Camera? I hit the ground. I crashed into lava, and I am having issues. This is weird. And I'm a bad pilot. I'm sorry, camera. Is there a way for me to just tell it to come home, or do I have to pilot it home manually? Because I'm not sure if I know how to get back out. Ooh, anything interesting? There's a box with an item in it. Probably a battery or a bottle of water. You're fine, camera. Don't hit your head. Can I okay, I can exit. Okay. Well. Oh. The scanner room shows up as, like, home. But I have no idea how to get there, so... And I think just going in that direction is not going to get me exactly where I want. Can I see a hole in the ceiling? At least no crab snakes have, like, eaten my camera yet. That's good. I should have been paying attention to times. Oh, I think that's where we came in. That's the place that I was like, there's nothing here. And we saw it pretty early from coming in. Yeah, this is the place with nothing in it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. These geothermal vents theoretically have a way out? But yes, they do. Haha. Knowing how gas travels. Let's go. I don't know if I'm going to be using this very much. It's probably smart to, but it means that I'm not, like, actually swimming. Which feels weird, because the only difference between me swimming there and this doing it is I can't pick stuff up. It's not like I'm experiencing as a human being it any differently, even though it does feel kind of weird. Oh, I want to go that way. Same rate. Yeah, I didn't realize that the base is just, you could use wireless, like, effectively wireless power. Come on, camera. Get back inside. Can it go back in, or does it just, like, chill outside? Because I feel like I'm just gonna break it if I keep trying this. Oh, no. All right. Oh, that's bad. Wait, this place has a fabricator built in? Oh, cool. Oh, really cool. I should probably fix that.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Perfect. I need to make a bulkhead, I guess? Reinforcement? Lithium and 3 titanium. Is that the cheapest way to reinforce stuff? It's either that. It's either this or that. This is the only one that says that it explicitly increases hull integrity. I could also just let this, like, kind of drown, and it would probably be fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Lithium. I need lithium and titanium. Doo-doo-doo. 2 titanium. Do I not have any titanium? It happened. I need more titanium. I've had titanium just in chests forever. And it just, I pick it up when I see it. Okay. No, that's... Why? Apparently I have scan pad. Okay. Cool. I have 2 cameras. Make me titanium. What is this electronics it's asking me to make? Oh, with the silver ore. Right, I was gonna make something with the wiring kit. And then I got distracted by different things I wanted to make. Just slap that on there anywhere. Oh, there we go. Perfect. +7, now 14 total strength. Perfect. Beep, beep. That's really cool. I assume there's like, this is like the max range, so this isn't actually like very far. It's sweet though. Yeah, you keep searching for lithium. Not sure what to do from this point. Oh, I guess I could look at those upgrades for the scanner room. That might be helpful. Do I need this pipe? I'm not sure. But it allows a reinforcement to be placed, so probably clever. Scanner room upgrades. Oh, and we make them here? Okay. So this is what you said I, like, care about. So let's make that first. Computer chip, magnetite. I have magnetite, and I think I probably have enough stuff for a computer chip. I don't remember the ingredients for it off the top of my head, though, so could be just completely out to lunch. This computer chip. Table coral, copper wire. I have copper. I don't have enough table coral. Because I think it said it needed 2, right? Yup. I have... Okay, apparently I have 0. I thought I had 1, but, nope, I have 0. Time to go table coral hunting. I wish I remembered which direction table coral was in. You know what? I have a machine for that. No, you can stop. I'm looking for... Nope, not on there. Table coral. This isn't table coral. Table coral is the orange stuff. And it's close by, but I don't remember in what direct. Oh, it's right there. Ever say something and then just get immediately, like, not proven wrong, but like shown that you're wrong, and you just immediately have this like, oh, I'm an idiot moment. That's what I'm feeling right in this moment. I need to make the copper wire and the computer chip, I guess. Okay, equipment. Nope, it's not equipment. Wiring kit. I didn't need the wiring kit. Oh, I don't think I needed the wiring kit. Hopefully I didn't need copper for this. Good. I'm out of power. That's bad. Right, the scanner room's on. We talked about this. Huh. I guess I'm just waiting until daytime, unless I want to make a generator? Heat to energy at medium efficiency. I don't have aerogel yet, so I can't make that. Bulkhead, bioreactor. I can make a bioreactor, sure. Titanium and lubricant. Lubricant comes from these, and the other things in it were something and something else. Titanium, that's what it was. I have to go out and get more titanium. Yep. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, I have table coral right underneath my base. Like, literally... like 2 meters from where I parked my sea moth. Where could the table coral be? Yeah, have fun blowing up. It's not really a self-defense mechanism if you die. I guess bees do it. It's kind of a self-defense mechanism. Self, as in self for the hive. Except they don't seem to hive very much. I'll pick up lead. What's... Ooh, hello.
New blueprint acquired.
Sharp hardened calcium formation shed by one of the thingies. Can I do anything with it? Flora, fauna, blueprints. Maybe it's in here? Soccer teeth may have applications in enameled glass fabrication. Okay. So we might be able to make, like, reinforced glass, I guess? That could be useful. Like, do the same thing we did with the bulkhead, except... Not bulkhead. What was it? The thick metal plate I did. Are you guys playing with my camera? That's not cool. Hey, leave my camera alone. Did they just eat my...
Intake recommended.
Hey, that's my camera. Ooh. Hey, mine. Leave it alone. Ow! Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's your camera now. Bye. I really should read them. I miss, a lot of the time I like miss the tab. Wow, that's a weird horizon. It's just like bright blue and right on the horizon. And now it's gone. Well, camera 2 had a bit of an adventure. Can I repair you? Because camera 1 got beat up. Perfect. You're so, I was gonna say cute. Hey! Hey! Okay, you're right. It's not worth it. Yep. Stalkers suck. My crafting is up here. Just make it. And then... Was that everything? I could make the propulsion cannon. That is what I made that picked up the silver for. Okay. I think that's all I needed. I needed the computer chip, the other thing. Oh, no, it was just computer chip and magnetite. Done. Now, get in that inventory. Wait, why did I need... The plan wasn't to make the scanning thing. It was to make the biogenerator. That's okay. Where did it go?
Seek fluid intake.
Or did it go in my inventory? Oh, it goes on my HUD. Ah, okay. So it's different than what I thought. I thought it was gonna go in there. Do I have enough stuff to make this still? I need titanium. Okay. But I picked up... Yeah, I picked up metal salvage, so we can still make a bioreactor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I am excited to learn what we can put in the bioreactor. I'm assuming fish. That seems reasonable. You select things in the scan room, you can just see them as you... Oh, that's cool. I should do that before I leave. This thing's so bad. Wait, what? This is not... I thought it was going to be like an explosive decompression thing. It's just a bubble that you put above your head. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go put this in my garbage bin. It's outside. Garbage. You can hang out in there. You know what? Your buds can, your friends can too. I only need one garbage can right now. Wait. Oh, that's cool. I thought it was going to be way smaller than that.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
That's like not bad life advice, but not exactly the point here.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Oh, hearing gurgling noises from your ears and not from your belly is... I don't like that. Did I leave any fish in here? I did not. I need to go hungry. I mean, I need to go eat so that I'm not hungry. You are not food. I didn't litter these. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. Just pick up all the fish I can. Boomerang, yes. In my belly. Peeper, you are very, very nutrient dense. And there's only one of me. I'm not going to disrupt the local ecology. Probably. It's fine. So I can just leave them in a box? I guess I could just leave some, like...
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I know, game. Now that I have a bioreactor, I can probably make whatever the water generator is. It's not a generator. Water maker? Water purifier. That's what it's called. I'm just gonna cook, like, most of this, because I'm gonna need to eat at least this much. I think I might have picked up, like, 4 peepers, though, so I do not need that much.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'll cook one more. I think that's not ridiculous. There we go. And cook.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I need bleach so that I can drink lithium. The acid mushrooms can go in here. I still don't know what to do with the stalker teeth, but I have them. Indigenous life forms. Oh, is the bio... Oh. I mean, it's cool looking. I'll give it that, for sure. How much is a solar panel? Because I made one pretty early, so it can't be very... Oh, there's the beacons. You know what? I'm making a beacon. They're super cheap. And I want one for my house. Game. I know. I need fluid intake. Oh my gosh. I've been so distracted by the game. I forgot about my coffee I got this morning. Yep. Cold. And that's okay. I've never had a game remind me to seek fluid intake and then have it be applicable in real life as well. How did I not pick up the copper any of the times I was in there? Deployables? Yeah. Hopefully I can just stick it on top of my base. There we go. There we go. Oh, I had it equipped in my slot 1. So clicking 1 just unequipped it. That not quite where I was thinking. So apparently it has to go in water. That's good to know, I guess. Okay, well, I have a beacon near my base now. It's a little bit, I mean, look, it's protected. It's protected from stalkers. This was intentional. Yeah. Yeah, sure. It's so the stalkers wouldn't carry it away. All right. Let's select something, and then I want to try out this thing. Titanium, metal. I don't need any of this right now. I guess copper. I need copper. Do the cameras help, like, look for stuff? Or is it just for, like, this? For just having fun with this? I'm guessing it's just mostly this. Wait. Do the stalkers not damage your cameras? They don't! They're gentle! Oh, you're right. Copper is in limestone chunks. Well, I'll look for limestone chunks then. So, these are our beacons, I think, right? Like, that's the weird one that's broken, and that's the base. So that's the closest bit? Hey, it's finding more, too. Oh, hello. That is very... I have quartz. I have gone exploring for quartz. Like, nope. Leave me alone. Don't resign yourself to death unless you want to die. All right, previous me's body. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yep, there's. Those things are very good at making me scared. They're very loud and intentional. Why am I picking up these creature eggs? I don't know of them actually being able to do anything. I will take this sulfur. There it is. Thank you. And sure. This HUD thing is great. It does not work at all like I expected, and that's a good thing. Okay, titanium. Fine. That's sweet. Scanner room's awesome. Specifically this part. The cameras are just kind of fun. Silver ore and gold. I have no silver ore. I have magnetite. So I'm gonna make this range upgrade. Oh, right, because it's an upgrade on my suit, not in the scanner room, so I can just take it off. I have no idea how long these red oil things last for. Somebody said that they can be used for fuel in this, so that's why they're there, but... Okay, quartz. We needed magnetite, which I am already kind of low on. Hello, scanner room. Boop. Oh, can you just make more than one? Like, can I just have 4 scanner room range upgrades? Like, there aren't 4 upgrades to put in, so there's only 2. Yeah, you have to be able to do duplicates. I'm gonna do that. I mean, I don't have 4 magnetite right now, but I'm gonna do what I can, which is maybe 3.
Captain.
Do-do-do. Let's make in the fabricator 2 of those. I imagine range is more useful than speed. Alright. I'm kind of okay with limestone chunks right now. Lithium? Although lithium's also in chunks usually. Let's go sandstone. Maybe? I guess, yeah. Sure. I should really connect these. They're connected enough, it's fine. What's a wetsuit for if not for getting wet? Can I use these in here? Well, have fun, eggs. Hopefully hopefully you're not, like, particularly useful, because, yeah. One day I'll make another thing with you. Just not immediately. So 2 sandstone chunks. How much battery does this have? I'll just swap this to 100 one. Scanner on 1. The knife doesn't seem super useful most of the time. But I'll keep it in my inventory.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Great start to the trip. Smash your submarine into the wall of your base. Do I have anywhere to go that I'm, like, being told to go? I don't think so. And I have to interact with the beacon to rename it. Perfect. I kind of want to just go really far away. Do I have the stuff for a moon pool? Do I have the blueprints for a moon pool? I am 1 away from a moon pool. I have an extra power cell on me, so I can just, like, swap this out. Wait. Can't I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have an extra power cell on me. I can swap out the power cell on this. Pod 19. I think so? Yes. That's a lot of sandstone. I should turn that off, right? It's fine. I'm okay with a little bit of HUD clutter. I think I've been to live pod 19. It doesn't necessarily mean I scanned everything. Oh, there's more moonpool pieces. Let's go there then. I think that's a good place to go. If I didn't have this place to go, I'd probably just, like, go. I'd pick a cardinal direction and just go as deep as possible. Probably die, lose my ship, be sad, and try again. All right, I believe this means we are out of range of our scanner room now. This is a door to open. Yes. 0%? Isn't this a laser cutter? Oh, it's a repair tool. I never made a laser cutter. I don't have a laser cutter. This whole time I thought I had a laser cutter that just worked like that. I've been trying to open doors with a repair tool. Very, very clever. Is there another way in, maybe? Oh, oh, oh. Open. Yeah. Oh, maybe? No. This door. This one's to the outside. This one, I feel like there's something special behind it. I already have that, but more titanium at the moment. Not gonna complain. The command chair. It's not a desk chair. It's a command chair. It's kind of fantastic. Is that everything? I mean, I could close the door, but that seems... When it's flooded on both sides, doesn't really help. Okay, let's get back in our Seamoth. Doing great. Well, that's weird. Let's try and get in there again and not have our neck tilted. There we go. That's better. That's better. I just had a kink in my neck. I couldn't turn it to the left while I was in there. What is that? Must be another egg. Well, I can burn eggs alive. I have a use for them now. I feel like there's probably another use. Like there kind of has to be, right? Like, for eggs? Oh, I don't think you... I don't know if this game's big enough to, like, have your own pet creatures. I don't know if that really makes sense, even. Do I have my radiation helmet on, or my... Good, I have my respirator on. Okay. Ooh, that's a PDA. Like, that's just completely visible. No, it's not. It is an item container, which is kind of like a PDA. There's... It's stuff. Vehicle upgrade console. What the heck is that?
Acquired.
Vehicle upgrade console. I wish there was a search in here. That would be nice. Because I'm not sure what category that is. And I couldn't... Oh! It unlocks this stuff. Cool. Hello. Prawn suit. Prawn suit. Yes. More prawn suit parts. Ooh. Is there another way out of here? Am I really? Unobservant me. I mean, there's a chair over there, but I already have the command chair. Like, I don't need another chair. That could be a thing, but it's a radio. These could be things. Moon. The things don't look like things that I expect them to look like. Like the moon pool fragments, I'm expecting them to be like giant chunks of hull. And they're not. And they shouldn't be. Because, like, there are other... Like, it's a fragment. It's a tiny part of it. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna keep looking for it. What do I need for the moon pool? Do I have enough stuff right now? And if so, should I just head home? Titanium ingot, lingot? Lubricant. The extra air upgrade. I think so. Sorry, me. Not trying to get you killed. It's just really easy to. What is that? Bleeder. Oh my gosh. This is what's been, like, biting me randomly. I'm an idiot. What? Okay. didn't realize that it just latched on. Wait, what are... Oh. Well, wish I thought of that 15 seconds ago. I should have. Knife, enemy, kind of, you know, go together in video games. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and use the bathroom, and then we'll be over by the Seamoth, or we'll get our Seamoth back.